Yeah, it's your boy Fist in his ass. Bringing another great edition. Black Ops in the box. Cause you know it's hot. Ding chicka ding chicka ding chicka ding chicka ding chicka ding chicka ding. Yeah! I'm using the Enfield, y'all. What's happening? The Enfield. I mean, doesn't it sound like an inbred weapon? I'm using the Enfield. I'm using the Enfield. I mean, that name is such a bad name for this weapon. I mean, that's probably why half the people don't use this. Them Hatfields and McCoys, I got me an Enfield. We going battle. I mean, I hate to say it, but these are the facts. I mean, these are my personal facts. I'll put it to you this way. I mean, when I use weapons in the Call of Duty series, I attach myself with, you know, manly pride. And I have to use the AK-47, or I have to use the M16, or the AK-74U. I mean, weapons with sound and credence. I'm a man. You know? Realistically, come on. Let's be honest about it. The name on the weapon should be called SA-80. The British weapon. You know, this is the guy from Ahoy Box or Box Ahoy or whatever his name is. The Enfield SA-80. Blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to use one of them Enfields. That weapon shit. No. It's the SA-80. Now listen, if you're looking to get your aim on par, and kind of like it's kind of like a crutch weapon, it's a second tier weapon. I mean, as far as like unlocking it, and I see the problem is with the later weapons in the game is that if you're one of the people who actually prestige over and over again, you're not one of those people that go, no, I'm not prestiging anymore, there's no point in it. I'm just gonna get my AK-47 and I'm just gonna use that for the rest of the time I use the game, and it's gonna get boring really quick. I mean, that's the whole point of it. The prestiging is not meant to play the game 24/7 and get to prestige and then badmouth the game. That's not the purpose. I mean, the purpose is to play the game and prestige as you go along and try different things and make videos and not just be stagnant on one particular setup and never try anything else, or you don't have combinations. See, that's the problem with me. I'm too damn lazy. No, really. I'm too lazy to go over, like, you know, I did the one-dimensional gameplay because I seen it that it was Trump, but you know, I haven't went over the second part of that of how to combat it. You know, I haven't even made videos for Machinima yet. I mean, since Christmas, and I got so much stuff going on in the reel. It's like, man, I really want to do it, but I got to get organized. And right now, you know, I got like things that, okay, this takes precedence in your life. Drop what you're doing and handle it. And that's just where I'm at right now. And I want to do the games, but like I said, I'm just hard pressed for, you know, 30 hours in a day, and it's just not going to happen and be rested completely. So when you use this Enfield, don't think it's a Hatfield and McCoy weapon. Think of it as a SA-80. I mean, people have to realize the SA-80 is probably one of the most prolific weapons in the British military. And that's the way I look at it. I kind of compare it to, like, this is a boss-ass weapon. You know, this weapon is supposed to kick ass. You know, it's supposed to kick ass like the M16 kicked ass in Vietnam. And I mean, I'm just assuming that's what it is, the SA-80. You know, that's what people tell me, but I really didn't do the research on it. But if it is, hey, that's the way I feel about it. If it's not, it's still a badass British weapon. I just don't like the I just don't like the name that's stigmatized with it. So, if you feel that way about names and sounds weapon, you know, the SA-80 has kind of like a popping sound to it. It's really loud, but I consider it one of the best rushing assault rifles. That's the way I look at it. You know, you know, it's probably not. You're probably not gonna beat a FAMAS one-on-one, but you know, it's still gonna hit pretty hard, and if you can aim pretty swell, most of the time, you know, you just have to get really used to the Enfield, and it's a good weapon. Most of the times, you know, the great thing about this weapon is that, you know, you're gonna have a better chance at killing people at long range versus the FAMAS. I mean, that's just my opinion. And you really don't. You can use the iron sights, and they're, you know, to be honest with you, I like the way the Enfield sounds. You know, to me, sound plays an important role to me in these games. And when I use the Enfield, I might be playing at a disadvantage against the FAMAS, but the sound of the FAMAS, you know, sounds like, you know, sounds like keys on a keychain rattling. It's very irritating listening to that over and over again. I don't like the way it sounds. I mean, I really don't like the way the SA-80 sounds at all myself, and I think they really nerfed the shit out of this. I mean, I hate the sound on the AK-74, or yeah, the AK-47, and I think that's the reason why a lot of people are attracted to the AK-74U. The way it pops, the way it sounds. It sounds. You know, I mean, I don't really know who judges these sounds in the game and adds what sounds to what game, but it always seems like to me that every single COD series game that the sound changes on a weapon. How does a sound change from the M16 in every single game? It makes no sense to me. But anyways, hope you enjoyed this thrashing with the Enfield. Yeehaw! Don't let it get you down. It's a good weapon, and I suggest if you, like I said earlier, you want to work on your aim, use that. It's your boy Fist. Peace. Until next time. And I'm out.